Hey everyone. Podcasts about celebrities don't get anywhere nowadays without the help of word of mouth. So if you're a fan of the podcast, please tell some friends. Oh, and bad language warning. Let's Write a Movie, the podcast. Hello there and welcome to the podcast. My name's Paul.
And I'm Ron.
And this is Let's Write a Movie, the podcast where we take crazy silly ideas for a, what is it? Is this a setup?
What are you doing, you prick?
Oh, just practicing.
Okay.
It's for a setup, a what's the middle one? Conflict,
a
resolution, a location, and a genre.
Genre and location.
That's probably the worst intro we've ever done.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Should we just kick off?
Kick off with it.
So what I'm going to do today, just to dispel any rumours of collusion or setup, because there's been circling
everywhere on the internet. You can't look on any weird porn site and not see it.
But even on the jetty in Lags Bay, I heard people, overheard people saying, I reckon they set this up. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to blow all the different pieces of paper around, set up, and then I'll pick one. So I've blown and I'm picking one up.
I mean, it doesn't even really look like they moved. I mean, it's not a setup. It's not.
Sets up, gets hit by car. Does it say car?
Yeah, probably.
Has amnesia. This writing, were you in a rush?
I'm left-handed. Give me a break.
What were you writing with your right hand?
Well, no, I just wrote a lot of ideas at once.
So gets hit by a car and then he has amnesia.
Maybe Rowan should write some ideas.
Conflict.
And we wouldn't have
Fair
this
enough.
issue.
Fair enough, touche. Conflict. The family dog runs away.
Oh, that's not what you need after you've been hit by a car.
It's not, is it? It's probably because he doesn't recognise him. The dog's like,
oh, yeah, good point.
do you not know who I am? Oh, I don't like this. I'm scared. I'm off. Look at some of them.
I feel like this episode might have a talking dog in it.
Resolution. It turns out everyone was dead all along. Sixth Sense, eh?
Take a little inspiration there on that one.
I've blown it. Now I'm reading it. Genre, superhero.
Oh, for God's sake.
Location, here's a good one.
What's this? Whistle blow?
So before every location pick, I'll whistle from now on.
If you want, it will really mess with the
Texas.
Huh?
Texas.
Oh,
I'm from
in
Texas.
Texas, eh? Partner.
There you go.
There you go. You can have any voice, and as long as you say partner at the end, it's Texas.
So set up, it gets hit by a car. It could be him, it could be her. We'll make it him because it's easy for us to do men voices, I guess.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm drifting away from the microphone. So set up.
Okay.
Malcolm Gladwell, that might be a real person.
That doesn't sound like an American.
No, it doesn't. Tucker Carlson, that's an American.
Tucker Carlson
no,
is
he's American.
Very American.
That is an American. I think he's a presenter. Lionel Bishop, no.
No, very British. that was British.
Lyle Kravitz. He's Lenny Kravitz's stepdad.
Okay. Step uncle.
Is he? Oh, okay. So Lyle Kravitz.
Yeah.
Should I start it off?
Yeah, go for it.
He's on Route 66.
Oh, boy.
He's walking along.
You don't need a voice yet.
He's walking along. Hang on. No, I'm describing it. I'm not from Texas.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Ron?
Yeah.
So basically, his car's broke down.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's on Route 66.
Makes
it's
sense.
a sweltering summer's day. He was on his way back from watching the Texan Firehawks playing in the NFL Underground League, which is very popular in Austin, Texas.
Sure is.
So he was on his way back. They'd won 29-46. And,
Which one are they?
Well, it's a special underground game.
Oh, is it like golf? Less
Yes,
points for that?
yeah, exactly.
Right, okay.
So he's broken down in his Chevrolet Kibbutz Impala.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be a car. It sounds that right.
And he's well annoyed. I'm well annoyed. So he's walking along and he's like, Man, I've got 462 miles to walk. My boots are hurting. I need to hitchhike. So he sticks his thumb...
That's just showing his boots were hurt.
His boots are hurting. He's got cowboy boots on. He's texting. He's a cowboy, isn't he? So he's like, right, the thing with this... What was his name? Lyle Kravitz. The only thing with Lyle Kravitz is he has massive hands, like literally. You know, like those the wrestling, you have those big hands.
Yeah.
They're like that. And his arms are really long. So he's going to hitchhike.
Yeah.
And sometimes he forgets how big his hands and how long his arms are. So he sticks out his hand to hitchhike.
Yeah.
And it goes right out across the road. A truck flying by, and it gets... And bang, Lyle's hand gets trapped in the front grate of the truck, dragging him along the road.
Shit.
For about a mile. And luckily he's got his Stetson on, which is made of really tough cow hide.
Makes sense.
And it saves him. But basically, so he gets knocked out. The truck driver gets down. He's like, "Oh my, what we got here?"
I'll be the truck driver.
You be the truck driver.
Oh, holy hell! What's happened here?
So he orders an ambulance.
I haven't got the noise.
And
I'll just do this.
He brings a pizza along with it.
That's sort of like an ambulance, like a really old timey one.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, it cuts 2 weeks later, and he wakes up. So he wakes up in hospital, old Lyle Kravitz. His wife's around him, and Lenny's come along to see him, to see his uncle.
Okay.
So he comes in with his guitar. He just carries it everywhere, and his chaps, and his vest.
Okay, shall I try and be Lenny Kravitz? What's his sort of voice?
It's just American.
Oh, hey, Uncle, how you doing?
Who are you?
I'm your... Who's that nephew, Lenny?
Oh.
I've come to play your guitar. I've come to play my guitar for you because I feel a bit bad about what's happened to you, getting hit by that truck.
Is that what happened? Who am I? I don't even know. What is this? Is this... What are these... Where's my hand?
Maybe I can help you remember by playing you some lovely guitar. How about that?
Yeah, what? Yeah. Nope. Still can't remember.
I didn't help?
I didn't jig it one bit.
I do apologize.
So then his wife comes in, Norma, with their dog, Rex.
Yeah.
And she comes in, "Hey, Lyle, you can be her."
Okay. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm your beautiful wife. Oh, hey, Lenny, I'm your beautiful wife.
Oh, okay. See, I've got amnesia, I've been told, so I don't know what's happening. I don't even know where my hand is.
Oh dear.
I had a hand, I assume.
Oh, yeah, you had a big hand.
Yeah, and it's gone. I've just got a stump.
Oh dear.
And who's that? Who's that hairy little person?
Well, this is Rex. You remember Rex?
No, is he my son?
No, Rex is your lovely little puppy.
What's a puppy?
Yeah, a Shih Tzu.
A Shih Tzu?
A Shih Tzu.
So just then, the dog gets this look in its eyes, like he knows that his owner doesn't recognise him. I don't remember having a hairy little son. You're not my son.
And the dog runs away.
And the dog runs away.
Oh, God.
The dog, he runs through the streets of Austin. Beep, beep. The cars have to swerve. So he runs into the street.
Yeah.
He's distraught.
Yeah.
Anyway, he stops off at a barber. And the barber's like, hey there, how's it going? So the barber's talking to the dog. Hey there, how are you doing? What, do you want a haircut? Okay, do you mind if I pick you up? So 1 bark for yes, 2 barks for no. Okay, I'm going to pick you up. Now, what would you like? A number 1 or some... Do you want it short or just a trim? Second one? A trim? Okay, I'll give you a trim. So he's there, he's trimming him.
Yeah.
And he's like, he noticed the dog crying. He's like, oh, are you okay? Oh, What is it? What's wrong? Is your owner not recognize you?
This is the most ridiculous thing.
Man, I can... Jeez, man. That's tough. That's a tough gig. Yeah.
Sorry. I've got the giggles.
Do you want a tissue? There you go. Now I'm going to make you look $100, okay? And hopefully you'll be able to find a new owner.
Okay.
Anyway, so...
And then Iron Man goes past.
Oh, yeah, Iron Man.
Not really to do with the film, he just...
No. I've got an idea.
Okay.
The barber's like, you know what? You don't have to be just an ordinary dog, son. Would you like... I've got a special shed in the back where I've got some outfits and special weapons. Would you like to be a superhero dog? Okay. Oh, come on back. So they go back, and now he's dried to tears. He feels so much better now. Yeah. He's got this guy, his barber, he's just believing in him. He's setting him up for a new life. And so they pick out a really colourful cape.
Yeah.
These big gloves for his feet.
Yeah.
And then a little kind of mask over his eyes.
Yeah.
And he's like...
Looking very superhero-ish.
Yeah. Now, young man, all we need now is to come up with a name for you. Now, the names we have are Superdog. Do you like that? That's a noise, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's too bad. How about Furry Fury? Okay, Furry Fury it is. So he gets him all. He gets a big F on his chest, and he gets him these little rocket boosters he fits on his feet. And he's like, "Now, that's $10 for the haircut. Oh, thank you. And now off you go. Whenever you need recharge, come back here, and we'll go at the next step."
Yeah.
So he sets out, and he flies through the sky past the hospital where his owner is, where Lyle is, and then he hits this membrane, which is just above the building, the hospital, and he's banging on the membrane, and then he sees all these people looking in through the glass, like these giants looking at him, and they're all crying, and then he sees the reflection of himself. And he's just a dead dog in the middle of the road. And he looks back down at the hospital through the window, and all his family are just dead, lying on the bed and in the corridors of the hospital.
Oh shit! God, this is a M. Night Shyamalan style twist.
And but then so he turns back away from the window, and thinks, all right. So it looks like I'm dead.
The dog is thinking this in his inner monologue.
Yeah. But in here, I'm alive. So I guess I'll just carry on then.
Yeah. Carry on being a super dog.
And he goes off and he flies off into the sunset. The
fantastic.
End.
Oh, at least it ended well.
Yeah.
Nice little ending for him.
Rex.
Came to terms with it. He's fine.
Yeah.
Go Rex.
So that's that.
Yeah, so an obvious name for the movie would be Furry Fury.
Furry Fury. Rides again.
Don't you need to debate?
Furry Fury.
Furry Fury...
This is like the first story, which is the kind of
the origin story.
Origin story, yes, yeah.
Cool.
We could maybe send it to Marvel or someone.
They'd pick up anything.
They'd pick up that. They'd run with that. They'd take it to the next level. We'd just be like, look, we can't go any further with this. We need your expertise.
We've made the origin.
Look, we spent 15 minutes in my father-in-law's office in Semaphore, Adelaide. We can't go any further. We can't get any more out of this. So we need you.
Yeah.
We'll send a fax.
We need you, Josh Whedon.
And they'll be like, yeah, sure, boys. You've done some excellent work here. Right, actors.
So you got Lenny Kravitz playing himself, musical cameo, boom, straight away.
Oh, you could have...
Oh, could he play Lyle Kravitz playing his uncle?
Oh, that's a bit confusing.
Not necessarily. He's not that much in the public eye.
But Lenny Kravitz, I think, could be played by Will Smith. Or... Frank Bruno. Or
Will Smith.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or Richard Ayoade.
Oh, Richard Ayoade. He'd be a good Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
And Lyle Kravitz could be played by Craig Charles.
Okay, yeah.
Just doing like an American accent.
Yeah. And then the dog, I reckon the dog could be played by Let me think.
I'm going to throw out here. This one's a throw out to my toddler here, but maybe the dog could be played by Waffle, the Wonder Dog.
Ah, okay. So an actual dog would play the dog.
Yeah, currently voiced by Rufus Hound, so we could probably get him to reprise the role, but
Is he a dog?
Just do a Texas accent. Huh?
Is he a dog?
What, Rufus Hound?
Yeah, if he's doing the voice of a...
Possibly.
It sounds like it. A hound.
You sort of wonder, is that why he got an audition?
Because of his name.
Because of his name.
It turns out he's a dog.
Yeah. And he sounds like this. I'm Waffle.
Right.
Drives me fucking mental. Anyway.
Who else? This is the wife.
The wife can be played by...
Sharon... Who's this Olympic swimmer? British.
You're always trying to get non-actors involved.
Of course, it just gives it an edge, doesn't it? Of crapness.
An edge of crapness.
Sharon, what she calls? She presented Big Breakfast for a couple of years. Broad. She's
lady.
very broad. No one knows who she is. Who could the wife be? Texan. Julia Roberts?
She could play Texas.
She could play Texas. The barber, I want it to be... Have we got this music? We're going to have a cameo, like a musical cameo.
Will Smith made Getting Jiggy
He's the
with
barber.
It. Yeah. He plays...
what was Sean Ryder?
Lenny Kravitz.
He's the barber.
Sean Ryder is the barber?
Yeah.
No, if there's anyone who can do a Texas accent,
Bez.
it's him.
And Bez will just be the guy sweeping up in the background.
Yeah, Bez will be an extra. He'll just have a maraca next to him.
Yeah, it'll just be just in the... Yeah. Next to the sink.
A maraca in his top pocket.
Yeah. So
Sorted.
and his eyes will just be glazed over, just looking out the window.
Sweeping up the hair.
Sweeping up the hair. All right.
It's all he deserves work-wise. Anyway, would you like to give a summary?
Lyle Cravats is a Texan. He's just come from a sporting game and he's broken down on the A66. He's got massive hands and long arms, and in trying to catch a ride. Hitch a ride. His massive hand gets caught in the grill of a huge truck. He gets dragged down the road for a mile, knocked unconscious. Wakes up a couple of weeks later, he's got amnesia, doesn't recognise his nephew, Lenny Kravitz, or any of his family. But most painful for the individual on the receiving end is that of his dog.
Oh, no.
Who runs off in horror and sadness.
He does. The Shih Tzu is very sad.
Yeah, straight into the arms of a barber who gives him a nice haircut and then turns him into a superhero. And sets him on his way.
Yeah.
But it turns out they're all dead. But the Shih Tzu's like, oh, well, in here we aren't, out there we are. So what does that mean? I don't know, I'm just going to go and fly off.
Yeah.
And he does, and it's the end. So, it's kind of it's a story that progresses.
Yeah. And has lots of twists and turns.
Yes.
And a really some would say a scene with a barber that lasts just too long. And, that people would possibly skip.
Yes. There we go.
Yeah.
That's in the bag.
Sorted.
Furry Fury.
Furry Fury.
Furry Fury.
Yeah.
Bit of a tongue twister.
Yes. I hope you enjoy.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for making it all the way to the end. Don't forget to tell your friends. Hey, and why not subscribe while you're here? And also check out our socials. We're LWAMPod on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Cheers.